Hello, I'm back. I don't know what that face was all about. One moment, please. I asked recently if some people would ask me some questions and I'd give them answers, and that's gone tremendously well. In fact, I need to do something new. So, Stella this time. As you can see, I've had a bit of a shave, so my face is. I know like a pathetic teenage boy that's literally just fresh out of college when I'm actually a 29-year-old man that's kind of nearly fresh out of alcohol. So, I thought that because I haven't been asked any questions or anything, and I'm trying to do this TV series isn't going down very well. But then again, I've only been on YouTube for. I'm feeling a lot better now. Actually, it's just the hay fever now, but the actual feeling sick part is gone. So I'm pretty chuffed about that. But it's kind of hard to find people that wanna get involved in something like that. I mean, it's not easy. Jesus. Breathed in when I was talking. So yeah. Emperor Jerome. Today I'm going to be rolling my own thing. So, because no one's asked me any questions, because whatever the reason may be. Oh, God, sorry. I'm going to just give my own, so I'm going to give people my definition, and some of this is real, by the way. Some of this shit's actually been real. And I still wonder why I haven't just jumped off of the White Cliffs of Dover or something like. So I get asked questions. I've been asked questions in my life, and I'm gonna give details on some of the dumb shit that I've been asked, or I've just seen and heard in general. Also things that have fascinated me, and just really bizarre shit that I have experienced in my lifetime personally. And some of this stuff is like low, and then other stuff is more. Like, what the fuck is... Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. Some of it's just like, what the fuck is actually going on? Like seriously, like, what is this? Oh, piss off. What a fucking great start. So... Oh, it's quite... Alright, it's warm tonight because I've had the heating on too long. I hate being too hot and I hate being too cold. I get like... Maybe I get like... Blah, 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 like fidgety and horrible and... irritable, and it's just it stresses me out. I don't like being too hot or too cold. I like to just be in the middle. Okay, so first off, number one. This was the other day, and it's not that it was a bad thing, but it was funny. So I can't believe I shaved my beard. So the other day, I was walking through town, right? I was just, when you're just like casually just strolling around your own town, doing your thing, buying your shopping, or just going for a general walk. I was walking through town, and oh my God, there was this woman in front of me, and before I say any more, she was stunning. In fact, I don't even know why I didn't go over and ask for a number. Probably because I'd have just been like, get out of here, boy. Like, she'd have probably slapped the fuck out of me. But no, seriously, she was stunning. I hope she was single. I mean, Jesus Christ. She had a fantastic shape. She had beautiful eyes when I managed to actually walk past her. She had lovely hair. Her fucking clothes were presented, and I thought, I look like a right tramp compared to this lady. Like, she looks pretty decent, right? So anyway, that's not what it is. Sorry, I'm really excited. Let me try and get this one to go back in the middle. It's not working. So basically, right, her backside, right, was a nice, healthy one, as you'd expect from a young lady. But that wasn't it either. What it was, right, when she was walking down the road, she was doing this whole like she was proper throwing it left. It was like a fucking hammock on acid. It was all over the place, like. And as I'm walking down the road, you can't help but not notice. I'm walking down the road and I'm thinking to myself, what? What? I've got my head thinking I can't catch up. Like, I've got really itchy eyes. I just was so shocked. I know that some women have that little cute walk about them, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you've got the guys that do the tough man walk, or like kind of gangster walk. But then she was proper like throwing it around, like to the left, to the right, like it was everywhere. And I walked past and I thought to myself, she's gonna get done for criminal damage because some of these buildings have got to have fucking holes in them, right? Like the way she's throwing it around the street. I just expected some of the buildings to just like smash. So I felt sorry for and I also felt sorry for anybody walking past. Like she hit them with that ass. They'd just be like, gone. Like they would have ended up in Saudi Arabia or something. Like the way she was throwing it around was, it was interesting, kind of talented, but also quite concerned for anybody that was trying to overtake her. Like, if you tried to overtake her and she was just happened to swing your way, that's it. You're done. Like you would end up in the next continent nearest to yours. And now she didn't even have a fat ass, or she wasn't even a big girl. She was just an average size 16. She was a really nice, lovely. It was just the way she was walking, like proper. It was like she was doing it on purpose. Like, look at this. Look what I can do, and it was aggressive, man. It was aggressive. I actually thought that, the way she's going, like, here's her lower half, here's her top half. She's just gonna, like, literally disconnect her own body and end up beside herself. Like, literally, I was quite worried that she might actually snap herself completely in two. Because if I did that, I'd pull my back out, or I'd end up being like, oh, my leg, like, and I'd make a big fuss like a little kid. So that's one thing that's more something that I was impressed with. But also kind of really shocked because, like I said, I was literally like, what? I couldn't catch up with what was going on. It was just like just walking down the road like the Flash, basically. Like she was moving around like nothing I've ever seen before. So the next one, dumb questions. Okay, dumb questions. Have I ever been asked dumb questions? Obviously. And it's not just every now and then. I'm on about, this is something that seems to be quite a trend recently. Like, people seem to be into this habit of being really fucking stupid. So one of the dumb questions that I've been asked, these are, I swear down, legit. This shit is legit. These are legit situations I've been in. Let me think of the best ones. So one question I got asked, I was having dinner. I can't remember how old I was. I think I was I don't remember. It was not even that long ago. I tend to forget this kind of shit. It's dumb, isn't it? And when you go up to somebody and you say to them, you go up to somebody and you're like, so what did you have for dinner tonight? Like, anything nice? And they're like, yeah, I had a chicken curry. And yourself? Yeah, I had a baguette. I made it myself. I threw the onions in with the cheese and the ham and all. I made a nice curry. You made a nice baguette. Conversation's over, right? There's nothing too tedious about. No. It doesn't quite work like that with some people. What did I have for dinner? Was someone asked me. I said, well, I had a pizza. And yourself? Why did you have pizza? Why didn't you make something else? And I turned around and I said to the person, after waiting about a few minutes, because they were typing and then they stopped typing. And it was showing that they were typing and stopping and then typing and stopping. I'm thinking, they actually had to think about what to say. And I'd already lost interest in the conversation at that point because I thought to myself, you're my friend, but what really killed it was when I got the message come through, and rather than them going, I thought they were going to give me the ingredients to a really nice meal, and instead all I got was a few words from a couple of small sentences going, pizza? Why would you have pizza? Like, why pizza? And I thought to myself, well, because I didn't have sushi for dinner. Like, I'm sat at the screen like this, like, why do fucking people do this to me? Why do people do this to me? Why do they fucking answer my question with another question as well? Like, it's depressing, isn't it? Another really ridiculous question. So I was in the supermarket with my friend. We were texting each other. and stuff. Well, no, sorry, hang on. No, that was another situation. I was in a supermarket on my own at one time, and my friend was at home, and we were texting on another. And they're a really good friend of mine. Um, okay, I never got over this. I didn't mean it in a nasty way because they're my friend, and they did kind of laugh at the end. But they are. But it's still one of those questions that has to be warranted. Is ridiculous. So I was walking through, doing my shopping, looking at some bits, bought a new DVD, just put it in my basket, and I got a text come through going, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm in Asda, you know, I'm in Asda." And they sent me a message going, "What are you doing in Asda?" And I thought, well, you obviously gathered what my response was. I actually responded with a joke going, well, obviously I'm in Asda, lap dancing in a supermarket, because that's what you do. You go to a supermarket and you lap dance for the pure sake of lap dancing, because or you could just moonwalk down the aisle, Can you imagine someone moonwalking down the aisle? Like, you're just in the supermarket, just strolling along with the shit music in the background, and someone just like sicka sicka ow, like moonwalking down the aisle. You just like that. It would be quite funny to see, wouldn't it? I would kind of respect that person. Like, they've got some balls. That's probably something that I see. I'm an idiot. I would do something like that. I'm the kind of person I would go into the town dressed as Cyclops from the X-Men, or some ridiculous cartoon character had the outfit, and people just be like that. Like, the guy's not right. Well, no, they're not wrong. I'm not right. So they're right for me not being right, because I'm wrong if I think I'm right. But no, what do you mean, what am I doing in a supermarket? Well, the same thing as everybody else. Either window shopping or buying fucking groceries. Another thing that I don't get. Another thing that I don't get. Okay, this is things that I don't get. Why do supermarkets, right? You go to the supermarket and they're like, this is a public announcement. The store will be closing in around approximately 5 minutes. The opening times are on the front fucking door, for Christ's sake. Monday to Friday. 24 hour. For a few of them. Some of them do shut around 10 at night. Some shut at 7. It depends on the supermarket. But the point is, and then Saturday and Sunday, right? 4 usually shuts on a Sunday, and sometimes midnight on a Saturday if it's Tesco's, or the same as every other weekday on a Saturday, minus the fact that it doesn't go into a 24-hour loop on a Sunday and then starts 24-hour again on Monday. But the point is, the times are on the door, right? People already know this. This is their regular supermarket, and you just get this. This is a public announcement, like this really depressed, robotic woman that clearly hates her job, or it's a guy sometimes that clearly hates his job. The store will be closing in about 5 minutes. Please hurry to the checkouts. And even no one even gives a fuck. They just carry on doing their shopping, go to the checkout when they're finished anyway. And the point is, they're wasting their time with this announcement, and people don't even care. Doesn't that give a hint? People don't care anyway. And the store usually ends up being open 20 minutes later anyway. They just stop letting people in, but they have no problem with people finishing their shopping, even though they take an hour longer. And I'm thinking, put some dubstep on, or some ACOM, or whack in a massive skyline kind of TV in the ceiling, and put some fucking movies on. No one needs to know when the store's shutting, when they already know that the store is shutting soon, hence why they came an hour before, to make sure it was kind of quiet. But yeah, that's another thing that I don't get. Okay, another one. I've got a few more. Another one. People get offended these days, for example, if you say hello to them. A lot of the time, you got somebody and you say hello, and they're like, oh, hi. Because they don't know you, so, they're not so much weary. They're just like, well, this person's being nice. They come up to me. I don't really know you, but I guess I'll say hi back. And okay, I get that. You don't really know each other. But, rather than going, fuck are you saying hi to me for, you prick? Because I've had that. They do respond with hi, and you're like, okay, this person was uncomfortable, and you respect that. Okay, but then there are other times when you go over to somebody and you're right, how you doing? And they're like this. What do you mean, how am I doing? Why are you saying hello to me? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, why? Oh, shut your mouth. I was being civil. I was being nice to you. What's with all the, I'm going to throw my teddies out of the collar? Why do people do that? What is the point? Someone that I don't know comes up to me and goes, hi, how are you doing? I'm like, oh, you're right, mate. Or I walk past people in town that I know or don't know, and even if we don't speak to each other, they nod their head and I'm like that. Like, you right? And we just carry on walking, like, no problem. Some people walk past and they're like this. They just say hello to me? Like, they act proper fucked off about this shit. And I don't know why. Okay, now some of the stuff that really cracks me up. Okay, so I've got really itchy face. Hey, people just cause an itchy face sometimes as well, but I'm not as ill as I was. So, I'm just bunged up, but not as bad as I was either. I'm feeling a lot better now. I hate winter, but it does help. There was this restaurant in town where me and my ex-girlfriend used to go to this restaurant, right? Hold on, this is a good one. Me and my ex-girlfriend used to go to this restaurant. And when we used to go there, like, it started becoming a thing where we could, like, we went there every week, and it was like on a Friday thing that we did because we got paid on that day together. It was like we got joint paid. Now it's only me getting paid because we broke up. It kind of sucks because I kind of liked her, but this was years ago. So yeah, we were in this supermarket, and while we were in this supermarket, things were fine. You know, we'd order our food. I used to love getting this, like, I used to get this massive omelette, and then I'd get a second omelette with it. Like, it would be 2 omelettes on a plate, baked beans, chips, and I'd get the salt and just go crazy with the salt, and get the pepper, like, until there was literally, they had to get another pepper grinder, obviously, because I was a dick and used the whole thing. And I started to notice there was this woman, okay. She was always sat on the other table because we had this, like, there was this table at the very back. We sit at this table that was right at the back. It was like our table. If anyone sat there, like, God forbid, we probably wouldn't even net there. But no, we'd go in the evening when it was quiet. And there was this woman on the table, just like, kind of like, here's our table near the wall out the way by the window, and here's hers, like, back behind us, like, we're more in towards, the other way around, towards the restaurant. Yeah, so. Oh man, I have to say this because this is comical. She would sit there one time, and I ordered food English for dinner because us British are strange. We have breakfast for dinner and skip breakfast, but still have dinner and don't even ask. Seriously, it's just we don't have a menu plan. We just have a fridge full of damn food and a freezer and a cupboard, and whatever comes out gets cooked. Even if we have beans on toast with a side of, for some bizarre reason, cheese, rather than actually putting the cheese on the toast, whatever, that's what we do sometimes. But so yeah, I was sat there, I was cutting through my sausage, as you do, like, you know, bon appetit, enjoying your meal. And I just had, you know, when you got that feeling that someone is looking at you, right? Excuse me. I looked over, and her face, it was something else, right? I was cutting my sausage, and I looked over. You know when you just look around because people are talking, there's voices, and she was just like this. But she wasn't like, she had her head tilted, sorry, but she was literally like this. Proper looking at me, right? And I wasn't like that. Okay, like, kind of like put my hat down a little bit. I had a different hat back then. Carry on eating my sausage, and I started eating my sausage. Why does that sound really fucking dirty? That's so. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe I'm saying this very wrong. So I'm sat there cutting my sausage, no, oh my god, no. You know what I mean? I was cutting the sausage, I ate it, and she was carrying on looking at me. I knew she was looking at me, like, cause I had my eye, like, I kept going like this, like, I'd go like this. proper freaking out, right? And this used to go on for a while, right? She'd watch me eating, like she was fascinated, and I just sat there thinking to myself, I think we probably next time get a different table. So anyway, the next time round we went in, same table, she was there again, right? In the calf, in the restaurant calf, right? And this time, she wasn't watching me eating. This time, right? I turn around, like I was just casually, like sitting myself down, put my coat on the chair, relaxing, got my food, waiting for my food, and then I got my food, and then I started eating it, put the salt and pepper on because I love that, and then the ketchup farts when you're putting it on the top, a bit of mayonnaise, like fuck it, I'm British, I might as well just pick up the table contents and just throw it on my meal because that's what us English people do. Because we never have enough salt and enough vinegar. Like when we get through the top layer of chips, I know a lot of British people do this. I am guilty of this. We get chips, and when we put the salt and the vinegar and all the stuff and the pepper on the top of the chips, and when we get through them, we no longer can taste the salt. We're like, nah, I'm not having that. I've got to have more salt. Like we're trying to like make sure it's like, and we're sitting there thinking, is it like getting in the gaps and like going into the bottom of the chips, and then you get to the last few chips at the bottom, you're like that. Oh. Shit, yeah, okay, there was salt on that. like we do that. I haven't noticed that is a British thing to do. I do that personally. So yeah, now this time she was sat there, right, and I don't actually know how to really put this across. There it was. She had her sausage from her plate, and she had it in her hand. And this was her, like, she had the sausage, and she was, imagine this is a sausage, right? She's doing this. And obviously, I sat there and I was just like that. Because she was literally investigating, like, I found a clue. There's DNA on this one. Like, she was inspecting this sausage like, oh my god. See this sausage? This one's not from this world. It's not from round here. I was so freaked out because the reason I was freaked out is because previously she was watching me cutting every time I cut my sausage, got it with my fork and put it in my mouth. She was doing this. And then that is creepy. So then she was fondling her own sausage. Fuck. That's not what I meant, but she had her sausage. she picked it up, and I was thinking, did I encourage that? Like, what's going on? I mean, seriously, there was one point where I stopped going to that cafe. I've never actually been back because it was just a really creepy time. I just didn't really get what was going on. I didn't understand. Like, I think that she was probably possessed by some kind of demon. Seriously, like, she was demonically possessed because I was really freaked out. It was quite. Come on, you imagine you sitting in a cafe, doing your thing, eating your dinner, and there's this weird individual just like that, like. As if to like recognise me. I'm a fucking freak. It's scary. Like, okay, I hate being stared at the best of times. And I also hate people watching me eat. So combining the two together to then go in a week later and this woman's like, my precious bit of pork. It's like really scary, isn't it? So I stopped going there. I'm sorry, but I can't do with that. It's creepy. Another one. A couple more. So you're in a shop and you're in a queue, and while you're in this queue, sorry, excuse the smoke. While you're in this queue, and it's a long queue and it's tedious, and you've been there for about 20 minutes because you just want to get your goddamn check cashed in the post office, right? You don't want to be stood there going, every 5 minutes because you're sick of waiting for the people in front of you going, yeah, I'll tip that, yeah. Could you also do these for 10,000 letters? Let me just piss everyone off behind me because I'm an arsehole. That is the post office. You're basically like, you want to grab someone and be like, just, I'm going first. Move, 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 move. Like in a Jason Bourne movie, when you just see him like get my way, like shoving people, like as he's running down the road. You just want to go and do a Jason Bourne and then just shove everyone out of your way. But that person behind you, and I don't mean normally stood behind you in a queue, like they're like this. Like neck breathing. And all you're doing, you're stood in the front of them and you're like this. A bit cold, actually. And they're just doing this. Like they're having an asthma attack in the back of your neck. But what they're doing is just being really downright disrespectful and rude. And they're not like literally behind you leaning forward. They're literally like behind you. And you're just like that, like clench. Like you're frightened. Like, you are legit frightened. Because this person's behind you, like you just picture yourself in your head, them going, ooh, sorry about that. So you try and move forward to get out of the way. You try and move forward, but without getting too close to the rear end of the person in front of you. And if it's a woman and you're a guy that isn't like that, it's really awkward. And you're like, I've got to move forward a bit, but I don't want to get too close to this person in front of me. And she happens to be a lady, and she's not going to respect that, so I've got to respect her. And then the more you move forward, the person behind you's like that. They tiptoe like a cockroach closer, and you're just like, you feel like being spit roasted in a queue by someone in front of you that's inconspicuous to what's going on, and then the person behind you that is clearly a serial killer. I mean, they've got to be a serial killer, or they just have terrible eyesight and they like the look of your neck. Or that happened to me once. That's why I'm saying this, because I was fucking so paranoid, right? But I started sweating, sweaty palms, like I was proper, like deep breathing. I was trying to, because all you want to do is turn around and be like, and like fucking, like give him some Jackie Chan. You just want to slap the fucking face off of the prick, because that is rude, right? To just be straight up behind somebody. Oops. Straight up behind somebody like that. Like, it's nasty, isn't it? Another one. Oh, God, my sinus. Can you hear that? That's my sinuses. They're so glued up, and my eyes are bunged up. Okay, so, I don't think I can think of any more that I want to talk about, really, because I like to do realism stuff, so I'm going to be doing a lot of realism videos, and people that are outside the box will get my humour and my stupidity and my fact. I don't give a fuck if you get it or not, to be honest. Just enjoy. Yeah. What we're here to do. We're here to enjoy ourselves. So, I did my empath video the other night. I was a bit brutal on that, actually, but that is really kind of how it is with empaths. We are like that. Like, we are generally nice, good people that have... Let me just 1 second. I met a really nice girl today, and I'm waiting for her to come back on and message me again. Like, oh, she's beautiful, and she's such a nice girl. She's got a great personality, and the last thing she said to me was like, "Oh, you don't want to come and dance with me, babe, before you go offline, or where do you live?" And I was like this. Someone that's actually taking things seriously. Like, she wanted to dance with me. She wanted to know where I lived in the real world, and I thought, okay, I might have just found myself a woman that's actually worth the time of day. Like, she's lovely. She is lovely. So yeah. Other than that, I really can't wait to hear from her tomorrow. I said that if I don't see her tonight, I'll see her tomorrow. And she said, well, we can talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. And I thought, well, that's nice. It's nice, isn't it? So, yeah. I like to do realism. I love art. I really love art. Like I said before, I've got all these maps, and I've like designed my own universe and my own world. I like games. I've got an eyelash. Sorry, that's my problem. I've got an eyelash. I also like doing things like I left GTA on. I can see the TV in front of me and kicked from the session for being idle too long. My PlayStation's supposed to turn off after 4 hours. It's been there the whole day. So yeah. By the way, cheers for supporting me, man. I like music. I love dubstep. I'm a big fan of trance and electro. I am in love with Deadmau5. I listen to him live on the channel Mouse Trap on Google. I mean, Deadmau5 is brilliant. And anyone that hates on him, bust you up the side of your head. No, seriously though, because it's the kind of music I like. Before I go, I want to just add one more thing. I'm trying to get back into college, which I want to. Not because I'm a dumbass. Don't. I know a lot of my friends will be like, well, actually, you're a bit of a tit. But no, please don't add on that. It's not because I'm a dumbass. I want to resit geography, but I want to learn some of the new stuff that's been going on recently with geography. There's a lot of interesting subjects. I want to do relativity and science and the string theory. I've been spending a lot of time doing research from that. I mean, I've got a lot I can talk about, actually, when it comes to realism and other stuff. So, no one's really subscribing, but I don't care. People still watch. Maybe this video a bit more funny than the last one, but yeah. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Give me some ideas of subjects I can talk about. If not, I will just come up with my own subjects, whatever. And I want people to drop a little message. I want everyone to tell me their favourite colour. And if anybody, by the way, anybody that does know my favourite colour, don't say, but still drop yours anyway. Anybody can tell me what their favourite colour is, let me know. And if it matches my favourite colour, I will like all the comments to the people. I hope I don't get, like, if I get bombarded, this is when I get bombarded now. This is when I finally get comments, and there's like 10,000 and I'm having to go through, like, has everyone got my favourite colour? I will like everyone's comments got my favourite colour on it. And I might mention them and give them a shout out the next time. For the person that doesn't just give their favourite colour, but also gives a description of what that colour makes them think of or remind them of, how that colour relates to their life. Bit of synesthesia going on there. Whoever comes up with the best one, even if it's not my favourite colour, I'll also mention the colours that aren't my favourite colours, that I think have a really amazing description. But if you can think of my favourite colour, and if your favourite colour matches my favourite colour, and the one that I think's got the best description with my favourite colour, I will like it. Excuse me, sorry. And I will give them a shout out, so. I might go back on GTA. Got a couple of other videos that I'm going to upload as well on here today, so. Thank you all for watching. And like I said before, with the like and subscribe, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. I haven't quite decided. I've done Lmfao, I've done... Yeah. Everyone enjoy the rest of their weekend, because I'm going to finish this beer, because I'm actually starting to get tired now, so I'm going to go to bed soon. Yeah, it's 12:30 in the morning. I'm going to go to bed soon. Arrivederci. I'm royalty, sir. No, no.